son Travis is accused of killing her, and today a judge ruled on whether he is actually competent enough to stand trial.
In 2017, two men saw the world as we know it collapsing and formed a partnership that took the internet by storm. They continue that fight today against the masses and elites that brainwash us every day by not taking any of it seriously.
He's lisping! He's Pakistani!
You're right, her husband wasn't fucking her because he was on some chatterbait site with fucking balloon tits. Yep. So she took it out on fucking Rover.
And what happened was she saw him online one day chatting with somebody doing puppy play. She's like, that's it.
No, you're right.
These dogs are gonna pay.
So that's why she wants to criminalize all furry cons, which is the only thing I agree with.
And I'm sorry, you're asking for privacy. I'm the one who went to bed, woke up today, and you and your husband, Ball Gag McGee's fucking pictures are all over splattered in front of my timeline.
And some Mexican women hit the wall when a coyote shoves them into one.
Is it because they drew a tunnel? Oh, a different type of coyote. Sorry. I was thinking of the Looney Tunes.
What do you think that coyote was trying to do to that sexy roadrunner?
Oh, God, it makes sense.
Trying to sell his body.
Sexy roadrunner.
Yeah.
They don't roadrunners. There's not much meat on the bones.
Stupid sexy roadrunner. There's some asshole at CNN in the back goes, you know, I have an idea. Joe Rogan is kicking our ass. Theo Von's destroying us. All these podcasters are fucking killing us.
You know what I figured out? Everyone loves Joe Rogan. You know why?
Why is that?
Because he does his show from his office. What?
Mersh.
And I still mean this to this day. I want to be able to get GHB. It was a wonder drug. And then a couple of fucking gay people had to rape people, and then all of a sudden, whoa, we can't have that at GNC anymore.
Royce.
I was a bully in high school, so this job was really easy for me to transition into. Just because Iranian women can't have OnlyFans doesn't mean that I want to pay for interceptor missiles. Like, you know, those things should never be connected.
Saving civilization one dick joke and Simpsons reference at a time. Here they are, Mersh and Royce.
Hey-o! Welcome, everybody. It's Monday. Yay.
Do you know what? Honestly, Mondays normally suck, but this weekend was pretty cool.
This was a lit weekend.
This was a lit weekend. I gotta admit, look, let's start off by doing this. We all talked shit. We talk shit, you know, about this whole UFC at the White House thing.
I was talking shit about it up until the start of Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia.
And then
I was like, oh,
bro,
okay.
That was one of the fucking best UFCs. First off, every fight ended with a fucking knockout.
Yeah, well, that's what
no
happens.
Female fights.
That's what happens when you offer $1 million fight of the night bonus.
Holy fuck, they were beating the shit out of each other.
There were like $400,000 knockout bonuses, so they were like, yeah, everybody went all out.
And watching the Marine Corps band like just cover modern songs when they came out was fucking wild. Like that was quite a fucking event. I gotta say, yeah. And hey, did you not see that? Rumble had a little.
Yeah, you see that?
Little ad there. That's pretty cool, huh? But yeah, man, it was pretty wild. I don't know why Dana White was in every commercial. I thought that was weird, you know. And I don't know why Joe Rogan was dressed the way he was dressed.
Like a kid going to communion.
Yeah. This was the walkout. Now, I can't show the UFC one because it'll get popped, so I can show this angle, but like... Now, was Sean Strickland already arrested at this point?
I don't know. He was in and out pretty quick.
So, it was quite a fucking fight.
My favorite was John Anik interviewing Tyson Fury, and I didn't really like Tyson Fury. Even for a boxer, is a fucking ginormous man.
Oh yeah.
And John Anik is this world's smallest man, and I was like, did they do this on purpose?
Probably,
because it was so funny watching him like hold the mic all the way up here.
Hey, shout out to Trump for having the balls to put some shit like this on. And
what the fuck?
I'm gonna say anything. There's only one person more incredible than the Incredible Hulk, and that's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Get it, Josh.
Now listen, Alex Pereira, I want a shama on your mama.
I like how he drops the bit right here. Here's where he drops. He even says it. He said he drops the bit.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
Look at Joe Rogan desperately trying to keep that microphone in his hand. Josh is always trying to steal it from him.
I know. That's so funny.
I'm the biggest Hogan fan. There was only one thing that happened in this fight that ruined kind of the whole vibe, and that was that Gane beat Pereira because everyone wanted Hokit Pereira to be next, right? Because like Josh Hokit versus Alex Pereira is the closest thing our generation will get to like a McGregor versus Khabib, like where one dude's very like, oh, oi, I'm very zen-like, and the other one's just talking cash money shit and like being crazy. And now we're gonna get Hokit versus some Frenchmen.
Yeah, no, and it was crazy because like there was, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cringe stuff every time they did a Truth Social live read. I was like, shut up, that was kind of weird. But all in all, man, it was just a good event. Look, it's
the best card.
If you like fucking fights, they were great. Fights.
No female fights to ruin it. Yeah. I mean, it was just perfect.
So then we went to on Saturday, I went over to where the World Cup is going on, right? And I guess like each town or each place has picked like a city to, be like their home base. Because, the games are all over the country. All over 3 countries. So Canada, the U.S., and Mexico. Mm-hmm. So they, I went to this Icon Park area, where all the restaurants and stuff are down by International Drive. And it was during the Brazil game this weekend on Saturday. Bro, there had to be thousands of Brazilians there. Mm-hmm. And there are
thousands of Brazilians there anyway. But.
No, but this is like from Brazil, I mean. Like literally, so they were watching the game and stuff. And there's the nicest people. I don't even like soccer, to be honest with you, but it was a lot of fun, dude. It was fucking wild. It's actually been fun seeing all the wholesome stuff. Like, did you see here, we'll move into that one next. So you saw, we also saw that the Knicks had won, and let me see.
That one surprised me. I really thought the Spurs would take one more, and then the Knicks would take it.
So, do you want to see a Japanese celebration, Japanese soccer celebration versus a Knicks celebration?
Oh God, yeah.
Side by side, let's check it out. Japanese people are picking up trash.
That's fucking unbelievable.
And dude, the fucking I got a whole bunch of this. This is after they won.
Whoa. I would
let me not play that.
I would probably
not play it.
We should probably do this on Locals,
guys. We'll do the fights on Locals. But how about this? We could do this. We could talk about. We could at least play. You're right. Did you see the one? Did you see? I can't play this one here.
Can't do anything around here anymore.
Did you see the one with a black lady hitting a school bus with a scooter? And it's like,
yeah, that's New York.
San Antonio is gearing up for what could be the last game of the NBA Finals.
By the way, it was. I'll help you out.
New York. People climbing street signs, flipping taxis after the big Knicks win on Wednesday.
Where there's a video of this guy, of this taxi driver sitting in his taxi while they're just destroying his taxi. And you see his face of like, what do I do? What can I even do?
The Bexar County Sheriff's Department says it's going above and beyond to keep everybody safe. That means more drone units, officers on the ground, on horseback as well. Deputies will also escort Knicks.
Speaking of horseback, have you seen all those horses that keep dying again? Like this happens every year, I think. But all those horses that just like keep dying on the streets.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Is that like a thing?
Yeah, like the carriage horses. Oh. So every summer, and it keeps getting worse. Like, there's a bunch of stories. Virgie, see if you grab those. There's some recent ones. So, like, the carriage horses just die of heat stroke, like, all the time. Because they're not supposed to. Fucking horses aren't supposed to be.
Supposed to walk around in a paved area.
And there's all these fights. Like, there's all these fights about there's all these fights about people that still obviously want it to be there, but it's like, listen, man, you're not going to go on this magical carriage ride in the snow that you're going to. These horses are fucking miserable. They're not happy. And people just argue. Horses aren't meant to be in the city.
Also, I've done a carriage ride once. It's gay, it's overrated, and it's stupid.
I don't think I've ever done one. I'm trying to think if I've ever done one.
Really young.
Yeah. Here you go.
I want to point out, too, I love how they're showing how New York's just like a complete nightmare zone and San Antonio's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, of course San Antonio's fine. It's not even... Look, here's the thing with San Antonio, because San Antonio, to be honest, has plenty of black fans, too. It's just
it's Texas. They don't fuck
Texas
around.
blacks are different than New York blacks. Can we say... That's fair to say.
It's not just that. It's Texas government, Texas law enforcement. All that shit's different.
Yeah.
It's just different down there. It ain't New York City.
But first, we begin with some breaking news out of Central Park, where a carriage horse collapsed and died. Good evening to you. I'm Christine Johnson. The scene certainly was distressing for park goers who witnessed it all. And as Addie Guajardo reports, it's once again renewing a push to ban carriage horses here in the city.
A warm summer day in Central Park turned tragic.
I was going on a run and I saw a horse on the floor struggling to breathe.
And I thought, like, what happened to Sarah Jessica Parker? Did she, like, fall down or something?
Sarah Bermudez says moments later, the carriage horse stopped breathing, shocking park goers.
And I'm shaking now just talking about it. This is the second time that I've seen a horse carriage incident in 10 months.
Police responded to 72nd Street near Central Park West on Tuesday, where they confirmed the horse died. The horse owner says he was giving a carriage ride when Dennis, his 16-year-old horse, collapsed.
Pretty old horse, though.
In 2 seconds, horse died. Just shake, and I feel like he's going to pee. He just died. And I lose like it's somebody from my family.
This is a nightmare.
Adita Berncrank is the executive director of NYCLASS,
in my family
the
who I
organization
live with
is advocating for Ryder's Law, which would ban horse carriages
carry
in New York
people
City.
around. Our message to Speaker Julie Menin and the City Council and the Mayor is, we have got to pass.
Is that a dude? Is that a dude? Is that a dude?
I don't think so.
Pass Ryder's Law this year. We have another horse that dropped dead in an agonizing death.
If you have to ask that question, it's best to assume the answer is yes.
I don't think so, though. I think she's just like one of those, like, you know, yoo-hoo boys. I think she's got one of those.
That jawline.
Incidents.
The owner of the horse and a spokesperson for TWU Local 100.
I feel like we should just be allowed to go up to women and be like, come on. We'll see.
And you do this, you go,
dick inspections.
Put it up. Put it up. Let's see it.
Dicks.
Put it up. Let's see it. Let's see it.
By the way, ladies, I don't have to. You don't have to let me see it, and I don't technically have to like grab your pussy. You see, it's just like with a cop, right? I just gotta make sure you don't have any weapons, right? So we just gotta make sure you don't have a dick. It's a quick pat. It's not like we're gonna get up in there. We're just gonna quick pat, see if you got a dick.
That's fair. I feel like that's fair.
Was in good health and went to the vet.
Like one of those like stop and frisk.
Yeah.
Like New York's used to that, like a stop and frisk.
Like I'm not going to grab it. I'm not going to rub it. I'm just going to tap it a little bit. Like when cops check for real quick. Like, you got anything in the...
Yeah.
No? All right. There's no weapons, nothing. Okay. Go sit in my car.
Back in January.
How do you respond to accusations of an overworked horse?
It's just not true. You know, these horses are literally strolling in the park. They think that
they're having a great... Yes, that's what horses... Shut up, man. No, they're not. Listen, the problem is, look, what is she going to say? Her fucking, you know, her entire livelihood revolves around it. Yeah, exactly.
Work is overwork. This is an easy job for horses.
A spokesperson with TWU Local 100
it's
called
an
this
easy
a
job
sudden
for
medical
horses
emergency
if you do it a few hours
and says the horse
a
will be
day
taken to
and not
Cornell
16.
University.
I know, and I don't know. I'm sure there is. It's New York, so there's regulations for it. I'm sure there's regulations to how long they could work and this and that. But also, it's a horse, and who's actually keeping track? They're not like trucks where you could put like this computer on it and see how many miles it's done. It's a fucking horse.
Where a necropsy will be conducted. NYCLASS says they have already scheduled a rally for Wednesday afternoon.
We don't need a rally either. See, that's the problem. You guys lose me. You're doing rallies. That's stupid. All right. Let's see here. I think hey Virgie, I can't keep up. I'm being serious. Did we have a deal? Did Trump get a deal with Iran, or what's happening? For real?
Supposedly, and Iran hasn't come out and say, no, there's no deal like they have every other time.
Okay.
But let's be honest, Israel's going to bomb somebody.
Okay, hold on.
Fall through and then
but good news. Good news. At least we're not going to give them $300 billion. Because can you imagine if we like had to give them $300 billion?
Guys, don't tell them.
I'm not. No.
Listen, we've all been in a good mood.
Let me just play this clip of JD Vance.
Walk through some of this. The Iranians are saying that they're going to have access to a $300 billion reconstruction fund. True or false?
Well, Ed, that's the sort of thing they could have access to, funded by the Gulf Coast Coalition, so long as they honor their end of the obligation.
Yes, that's a yes. That's a long way of saying yes.
But it's not yes.
What?
It's a long way of saying yes.
Why are we doing this? Why do they hate us?
They hate us because they ain't us.
Why do the people run this country hate us?
Hey, JD, did you hit my dog with your car? You know, dogs die. It's kind of like how life is, you know? Mm-hmm. And once in a while, a dog goes for a walk and doesn't come back.
And, you know, something else with that is just like this weekend I saw people were talking about the World Cup, and I was watching, and of course the typical like, oh, you watched that goy slop? And I'm going to tell you something about soccer cannot be goy slop because concentration camps had soccer fields.
There you go. Boom. Got him.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it, even though there's no smokestacks.
Checkmate, bigot.
Thank you. I'm so sick of hearing that too. I'm so sick of hearing that too. Anytime you have fun, it's goy slop. You can't have fun again, guys. It's everything. Look, if everything is controlled by the Jews, that's fair. I got it. That's fine. But what am I going to do? I watch a movie. I'm going to watch a movie. Okay, I'm going to watch a UFC fight. Leave me alone.
You get to a point now where it's just like everyone's out there trying to ruin you to the point where you just go, can I have some fun?
Thank you. Just leave me alone.
Have some fun
For
today?
the love of God, leave me alone.
I'm not hurting anybody. Just leave me alone, man.
Sage Retard said for $5, I knew Chrissy Moore's wet spot was struggling, but this is a side gig is a bit extreme. My goodness.
She needs the money.
That was mean.
Did you hear like the whole story about her? Like she was like she answered like some Craigslist ads. She got like paid, and she was like sucking dudes off and like taking naked pictures.
Like
and shit.
recently?
No, this was.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah, well, who hasn't sucked dudes off on Craigslist?
Allegedly.
Yeah, she
better looking.
No, not allegedly. She told the story herself. Like, what are you talking about?
True.
How much do you charge for a toothy blowjob?
Actually nothing, because she blew a guy in an elevator as like, I don't know, like a job application for possibly being the girl in an orgy.
To be fair,
they didn't call back.
Doing that in an interview has its ups and downs.
That's sad though.
It's an elevator?
Sucks when you can't even get a call back when you're auditioning for an orgy.
They'll take anybody. The thing with orgies, it's definitely more quantity than quality.
You should see
That's the point of orgies.
You should see the ones they accepted.
I know. I have. Yeah, so, you know, Craigslist, too, is like, I don't know if that's a secure business transaction. Is that backed by Stripe? Do you think? Do you think Stripe?
PayPal?
It was Craigslist. It was Craigslist,
I know.
by the way.
I know.
Just want to point that out.
Damn, remember Craigslist?
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of the last time I've been on. I have no idea.
No, but you've been in its day.
I'm too busy buying plates on Facebook Marketplace.
You used to be able to buy drugs on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Fucking, this used to be a proper country.
Not anymore, man.
I used to sell fake drugs on Craigslist.
The Trump administration's battle with artificial intelligence giant Anthropic. The company saying it's taken its two newest AI models offline following a Trump administration directive. ABC's Christian Cordero is here now.
Wait, why are they taking them offline? Is that what they used to blow up the girls' school?
Now with the latest. Good morning, Christian.
Hey there, Rhiannon. Good morning. So this is considered one of the most sweeping directives targeting an AI company and is another test to the relationship between big tech and the government. Anthropic says it received a directive from the Trump administration to block foreign nationals in and out of the U.S. from accessing two of its most advanced and recently released models. Mythos 5 and Fable 5 have state-of-the-art capabilities, and the administration argues they are a national security concern, though Anthropic says the government didn't specify why in its letter. Now, to comply with the order, Anthropic disabled both models for all users, though stands by the safeguards it has in place. The company says the standard imposed would essentially halt all new AI models industry-wide. Now, this move follows an executive order the president signed earlier this month asking tech companies to give the administration access to their...
They always have like the funniest photos of him, like the B-roll photos of him when they go to him. He's sleepy there.
He's been... You see him at the fights, bro. Yeah. He was out cold.
AI models before releasing them to the public. And separately, the company has sued the Pentagon after being labeled a supply chain risk, though it continues to work.
Wait. He signed an executive order to ask the AI what?
Yeah.
What? That's not even an executive order. That's not an
an executive order can be anything you want it to be.
Hey, man, an executive order is in your mind. It's your dream. It's whatever you make it, okay? Hey, maybe the real executive orders were the wars we made along the way, Verge. You ever think about that? No. You only think about yourself.
That's actually true.
And not Israel.
That's 100% true.
You're right. Then you're going to love this guy. You're going to love this guy.
Hello, America. I'm Mark Levin, and this is Life, Liberty, and Levin Sunday. Two great guests, Senator John Fetterman and Nathan Sales, expert on counterterrorism. Before we get into some of these heavier issues, I want to make a statement about what I see going on in Washington, D.C.
Get ready. Get ready.
By the way, how big are these pins?
He looks like Madeleine Albright.
For real, what is happening?
No, at that size, that's not a pin
That's a
anymore.
brooch.
That's a brooch. That's a brooch, dude. You're wearing brooches. The fuck?
The President of the United States who wants to refurbish and beautify the White House, memorials, even his changes that he's made to the reflecting pool. He sees things that need to be fixed, that need to be cleaned up, and he does it. I remember you couldn't walk through a down. So people say, I think he was falling asleep during a meeting and so forth and so on. Those of us who know him, he doesn't fall asleep ever. And I know this because neither do I.
They're the same.
Can I make a recommendation? Because I've seen Trump lately. Maybe get some sleep.
Yeah, get a little sleep.
Hold. Now, my
I love that when
view
they
is-
go, man, Trump never sleeps. And it's like, yeah, back in the day when he was like going around getting shit done, you're like, man, that's impressive, right? But like you get to a point where now you see what he looks like and it's like, he doesn't sleep. It's like, maybe he should sleep.
He looks like he should get some sleep.
Maybe a little sleep.
Yeah, a little sleep might help.
Like if Royce came into this show looking the way Trump has lately, I'd go, man, maybe you just take the day off.
Yeah.
Maybe you get a nap because you look bad. Like he's literally everywhere now. He's like this. You're just like, are you all right, man? We're in trouble here. We need you to wake up.
It doesn't matter how you hit an age, like it's human. You're human.
He's
you know?
80.
So how will compliance be addressed and enforced beyond the Trump presidency? Isn't that the bottom line? Understanding further negotiations are to lead to a final deal. I am seeing precious little discussion or reporting or official statements about how the MOU or a final deal would be enforced to ensure compliance. In the end, this determines whether any deal can or will hold. Now, my view is you can put in whatever terms you want. This enemy is not going to comply after the Trump administration. And I don't think I'm wrong in the least.
So what should we do? How do you make somebody comply? Look, the problem is when another president gets in, they can do whatever the fuck they want. As we've made it clear, you just do executive orders now. So it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter The next president's going to follow the lead and do even more executive orders. This is a country run by executive orders, okay? And I know what you're thinking. You need congressional approval because then they'll go away. You're right. That's exactly right. That's why all these fucking deals that we're doing, they don't mean anything. They don't mean anything. They mean anything for 4 to 8 years. But after 48 years, we reset the clock. Even if this deal is great, even if we do give him $300 billion, which, look, honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to give him, I want to give him $0.
Yeah.
But if it fucking ends this, just end it. Please end it. End it. Fucking end it.
Well, it's not good enough, Nate, because you hear Israel now.
Yeah, they said we don't do what America tells us or something like that. They said they're not going to do whatever.
We said, look, you got to leave like Lebanon and Jordan and a couple of these guys alone, and they're like, no.
But you know, I saw somebody interviewing some person in Israel was being honest, and they're asking like, so what do the average people in Israel think? And like, for the most part, a lot of them smell their own shit. Like they love it. Like they honestly think that they're this powerful and it has nothing to do with us. Like they really think.
That's crazy.
Guys, if we go away, listen, I'm telling you, Israel, this is a matter of fact. This isn't what side you fall on, Zionist or not. If we stop defending you guys, you're cooked. Like literally cooked. So this level of this arrogance that they have, you know, when they've never done anything. It's like, you know, when it's that, dare I say it, because I don't want to be accused of being in the Dabbleverse, but it's that stuttering John effect where you're this B-list person forever, and then you think you're better than the big guy, and that's kind of what it is, you know, and that's that mentality.
And then you go out and you try to do it on your own, and then you just become a laughingstock.
Right. Yep.
But if people think I'm wrong and they're working on a deal, let's see it.
I can't get over the size of your pins, man. I can't.
Like I said, if they're working on a deal, let's see it. Like, he is that entitled. Like, he thinks while a deal's happening, you got to cut Mark Levin in. You got to let me know what's going on in that deal.
You're not looping me in.
Do you know who I am? I work for Reagan.
Enemy and its Hezbollah proxy violated the ceasefire on a daily basis. And I suspect they'll do this when it comes to...
If Hezbollah was Iran's proxy, then Israel violated the ceasefire when it was bombing Hezbollah and never stopped bombing Hezbollah every single ceasefire. So how is it not breaking the ceasefire when fucking Israel it's not breaking the ceasefire for Israel when they drop bombs on Hezbollah. But it is breaking the fucking ceasefire
You don't understand.
for Iran when Hezbollah launches missiles back.
You don't understand, Virgie.
At Israel.
You don't understand, Virgie.
You don't understand foreign policy.
It's defensive strikes.
Yeah, you fight them over there, so we don't fight them over here.
Oh my God, somebody thinks they don't hate us because of our freedom. Like, this guy's not paying attention.
Fucking idiot, dude.
Buddy, over there, women can't drive cars. I know, it sounds awesome, but we have to pretend it's bad.
Yeah, Virgie's one of these, hey, let's just give out nukes to Iran kind of guys.
Over there, families stay together, you know, and they don't, you know, and they take care of each other, all right? And we have to hate that. They hate us because of our drag shows, Virgie. And I don't know if you know this about Israel, bud, you're not paying attention. They let you butt fuck over there, idiot. This guy doesn't even understand how foreign policy works. You could bomb whoever you want if you have pride parades. That's a fact.
Mersh, at this point, if nuclear bombs were real, I'd give Iran 4.
Fair. Yeah. I'd give him to I'd go a step further.
Everyone gets him.
I'd give him to Afghanistan.
Everyone gets him. Everyone gets nukes now. I want everyone to have nukes now.
I'd give him to what was that? The black country that recently had another military coup. I'd give it to one of those guys.
Dude, you have to narrow that one down. That's every African country.
True.
Every weekend there's one.
The final deal, after the president has left office. And if the Iranian regime violates the deal, what are we going to do about it? What options are on the table?
Do you want to nuke them, Mark? Is that what we're asking for?
That are realistic and that will be used.
Israel is the smallest country with nuclear weapons by land area. Did you know that? It's a fun fact. Followed by North Korea.
That are enforceable. Let's say there's a temporary change in their behavior in exchange for the sanctions relief and the billions flow back into the regime. And then the regime decides, okay, we have what we want and we will do what we want. Now, what are you going to do about it? Isn't that a rational scenario?
Nothing. Unless
It'll never be enough.
Completely annihilate a people. And even then, You got to hunt the ones that escape down. Apparently, according to this fucking idiot, this fucking goblin.
Isn't that the evidence of the past? You know, these are very serious issues that need to be wrestled with
They're
now.
so serious and from the bottom of my heart that I have to keep looking down on my notes and reading.
Right, that's how serious they are.
Not force people into silence or cheering or booing or anything.
Don't force people into silence, says the guy who wants to silence people on social media that are critical of Israel. Nobody should be silenced.
Anything else. This isn't a baseball game. This is life and death. And it will surely become important.
Hey, Mark, my question to Mark's always been like, what skin in the game do you have? Like, you have a lot of talk about blowing people up.
Oh, he's Jewish.
Oh, yeah. They take that skin off at birth.
Yeah, he's got foreskin in the game.
Got it.
In any final deal. And Congress is going to review it. Because that's not discussed
Congress hasn't done it. What's the last thing Congress has done? Does anyone know?
Oh, they gave themselves raises a couple years ago.
They deserve that. They work hard.
Yeah.
They work hard.
Yes, Congress will have to look at this. And most importantly, they're going to look at whether this deal can be upheld, I suspect. Now, this should be treated as a treaty. As a treaty under the Constitution.
You wrote all this down. You wrote all this down, huh? Really? You just write everything down. You're a radio host.
You're so smart.
But Obama and Congress, Democrats and all Republicans but one, Tom Cotton, all of them decided not to apply the treaty requirements under the Constitution to the Obama.
All right. You know what? I'm so sick of hearing. I stop you right there, Mark. I'm so sick of hearing about what Obama did or what Biden did. I hated them. I hated Biden. I hated Obama probably more than Biden. I hated everything they did to this country. But we need to stop. We need to fucking stop now, okay? I hate that shit, dude. I hate that. Well, I don't give a fuck what Obama did. I don't fucking care. What are you doing now is what I care about.
And I'm also sick about hearing about Tom Cotton. You know what I mean? It's June. It's Florida. I'm more like a Tom Lennon guy.
Yeah,
because you want to really breathe this time.
I'm more
it's
of
hot
a
out.
Tom guy. Tommy Bahama guy.
Heyo.
Yeah.
The state of foreign the state.
Try again.
You okay, ma'am? And 3, 2.
She's like, look,
1.
I'm the only non-blonde woman on this channel. Okay, it's a lot of pressure for me here. Okay.
Of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, or FISA, as I know it. It looks weird when you say it out the words there. It's up.
She's falling. She's falling apart. Comment room, my moderator gifted 5 subs. Thank you.
Is anyone sober at this fucking
expired
place?
On Friday, both chambers of Congress failing to pass an extension for the first time since its inception. This happening as World Cup matches begin across America this week. They are expected to draw in more than 5 million foreign visitors, and many in Congress are raising the alarm that this lapse in surveillance threatens the country's safety.
It's so funny seeing these foreigners go to Longhorn and be like, "This is the best food I've ever had." You put bacon and sour cream in your potatoes? Yeah. What kind of place is this?
Ahead of America's 250 celebrations just kicking off. Joining me now, Texas Congressman.
The buses to Buc-ee's. It's pretty funny.
Dude, it's been amusing.
Buses to Buc-ee's. Hey, Virgie, I think there's a supercut of like these wholesome moments. Like the Japanese people have been the best. Like they're the fucking funniest. The Japanese people, like they party with other teams. They get astonished by everything. They're awesome.
Congresswoman, thank you. Welcome to the show. I mean, what kind of threat are we looking at now?
Well, I mean, quite honestly, right now, I think we're still safe as long as all the companies are working with us to try to get the information that we need when we have a threat. But as you mentioned before, you've got FIFA, you've got the 250th celebration of our
Wait, I'm sorry. Is Fox Business right now pushing for a FISA renewal?
Well, we got to be careful because of.
What does that do with FIFA?
Well, that's what they're hoping. They're hoping the boomers are like FISA, FIFA.
FIFA, they get confused. They get confused.
We need to extend FISA. We're not going to have any more soccer.
Mm-hmm. I don't even like soccer, but I like the colors on the TV.
You know, my grandson loved that FISA game. Yeah. So we do need to renew that.
I bought him FISA for his Xbox.
It was FISA 2025. Yeah.
He played it all the time. He's mulatto, by the way. I like that, but I like bringing it up to show you how tolerant I am.
all of these events are happening, and all of these events are potentially terrorist targets. So I think, when you look at what happened just last week in Congress, you had nearly every single Democrat vote against this. This is the same.
The level of it's so easy to get fooled, and it happens to me. I'll speak for myself too. To get fooled, like when your side is the rebel, like when you're the rebel, when you're the counterculture, when you're the counterculture. It's so easy to sit there and Democrats said this. I'm not defending them of anything. They're probably some same level at this point, but they just fucking take your rights away. That's all they want to do. They all want to do it different ways, right? They take your fucking rights away. They wanted to kick you off of social media. The Democrats, they didn't want you to say anything. They wanted you to, trust the science, wear a mask, all that fucking bullshit. But as soon as Republicans are back in, after being like, what, the Constitution matters, man. We're free people, man. They go from being these Ron Paul fucking anarchists, whatever, into like, terrorist threats. We have to renew FISA right away. Everyone has to be surveilled. Flock cameras are awesome, actually. I love flock cameras. We need them. You fucking all bootlickers, guys. Oh, you guys is all you are.
I love these videos that they've been going out now where they're like, do not steal flock cameras. And then they're like, flock cameras do not contain at least a gram of gold in the circuitry. Flock cameras do not have high... Like, it's so fucking funny.
Party that has been, defund the police, defund ICE, open borders.
A lot of people don't know this, but due to government regulations, flock cameras have catalytic converters.
There you go. Oops. Whoops. Just do with that what you will. Can I read these real quick?
Sure.
Valolito for 5 said, I don't like Metzger talking about Keno Casino in public. It feels like he's exposing the goddamn business. I have no idea what any of that means.
Yeah, I didn't know that was happening.
I'm assuming you mean Kurt Metzger, and I know who the Keno Casino is. You know what that's like? It's like we were having a whole conversation, right? And you're just a drunk guy who just came in and started up a whole different one.
To be fair, he is probably drunk.
But not only did you just start your own conversation, you didn't start at the beginning. You just came in and started halfway through a conversation. You're like, I can't believe what Metzger's doing with Keno Casino. And we're like, what? We're not talking about that. Brendan Lucas for 10 said, to be fair, Israel did a lot of funky shit before the American military lending. They gave South Africa a nuke and helped Britain and France invade Egypt. Israel doesn't disappear. They just do more crazy shit.
Yeah. Mechanized Doom for 5 said, hey boys, apparently a B-52 crashed and burned at Edwards Air Force Base in California. Probably nothing, though. Probably a female pilot. Genocide Circus says, relax, ma'am. I'm just performing a standard stop and dick. Dr. Jizrespect, I love that name. $20. The Israelis let you butt fuck? How very Canaanite of them. Genocide Circus, the deal should say that if Israel attacks anyone else after it's signed, we just arm everyone surrounding Israel and let them stand on business. Genocide Circus, the Buc-ee's at Fort Worth is the first one I've ever went to. There's an In-N-Out burger right across the street. Whoa, that sounds awesome.
Sounds like paradise.
So, Mersh, we were in this New York Post article.
Yes, I heard about this.
You know the video. We played the video on the show, which was the tipping thing. The girl that didn't want to change orders. But customers reignite tipping debate after server reveals biggest ick of the job and why do they deserve anything above minimum wage. Now, this is a woman that wrote it, Hannah Sparks. Okay. They're a servant of attitude. A clip of 2 waitstaff discussing habits of sparked debate on social media after a restaurant rage bait post went viral. Okay, first off, let me be clear. Can I defend myself real quick? I do post rage bait stuff. I've been doing it since 2009 on Twitter. It's funny because people get angry. This was not a rage bait post. This was a real debate where it's like, should you I'm going to change my order if I feel like it. And I think a lot of people agreed with me. I wasn't trying to make rage bait. I'm sorry, rage bait is now wanting your waitress to do what you tell her to do because you're giving her money?
Yes.
Whatever. And then it said, right-wing shock jockey. It's shock jockey. You fucking retard.
Shock jockey.
Royce Lopez reposted this clip from another account that allegedly featured Fed Up Food Service discussing the frustrated front-of-house lifestyle. In the clip, one apparent waitstaff asks another, what is your biggest ick in customers?
Can we stop using it?
Ick?
Can you
Yeah.
stop using ick?
I thought you meant women in media. Modifying any food, she answered. I understand you go to a restaurant and there's tomatoes and something, and oh no, I don't really like tomatoes. Can I get it without tomatoes? She goes on to describe the many ways customers could take care of this request on their own by eating around the unwanted ingredients instead of clogging up the restaurant's channels. Also, maybe grow up, she suggested. Invoking a great tipping debate of our time, Lopez wrote in his repost on X, I see these waiters posting, if you can't afford 20% tip, you shouldn't go out while at the same time having this attitude. If I don't want tomatoes on my sandwich, I'm going to ask for no tomatoes because I'm an adult and you're dating a short-order cook drug dealer. The service industry is a sensitive subject for residents of the U.S., where the 20% additional charge going directly to servers and staff to supplement their hourly wages is implied on many restaurant, bar, and coffee stops. While many diners accept it as part of the deal, a recent survey revealed that 64% of American consumers say they feel guilted into tipping. That is true, more than 64%. Yeah. I think that number's fucking low. There are things now that you go buy, and you know they always, have you ever had them go, sorry, the machine just does that? No, they know it does that because they want you to go, oh, I feel bad, let me give a tip.
Yeah.
My vape shop, if I go to my vape shop, I'm just going there to go, I want that, give me that, here's my money.
And there's a tip thing.
That's a tip thing. I'm like, why would I tip you for handing me a box? It is implied that many restaurant, bars, and coffee shop checks, while many others write that. Response to the incisive post included Revenge of the Cis Radio, a podcast co-hosted by Lopez and Mersh Sheely.
That's not my name. That's not my name.
That's his name. That's not his name.
That's not my name. Yeah.
Who were quick to rebuff the wenches. I did call them wenches at one point. They want to be paid the equivalent of $40 an hour to carry plates of food at distance of 12 feet without any thinking involved. They usually don't even remember who got what, and let the customers figure it out, one ex-user scoffed. Another user lambasted the waitstaff for having zero skills to warrant higher pay. They write down what you want while someone else does all the work making the food. Why did they deserve anything above minimum wage? Not even look spitefully on the sassy servers. And they just screenshot this. Said one supporter on X, I agree with her. Be a man and take the tomatoes off yourself. What are you, a child who can't eat something if icky tomatoes touch it? Do you refuse to eat your eggs if they touch your hash browns too? It's not the first time social media users, restaurant workers have found themselves embroiled in heated culinary clash over customer requests. In recent tell-all reports, servers revealed to Reader's Digest that their biggest customer pet peeves, and one of which most customers are guilty. They agree that too many requests were cramping their already tight shift schedule. I felt like people were being too needy, and it stressed me out. Too needy! You're in the service industry.
They're customers.
It's a service industry.
They're
Serve
customers.
me. And said the Utah-based server to Stephanie S. I'll admit this kind of makes me hate people if they do this at peak diner rush, said Sarah S. from Florida. When we're slammed, it turns into a logistical nightmare. Oh, I'm sorry. My kid should eat the thing that's going to close up his throat because you're having a rough day,
God, I hate
Sarah.
these people.
Scoop said, Smirsh, Mike Sheely for $2. And Ben Chafazona says, okay, here's 29 shekels. Now go get out of here, you big dummies. Signed, Mark Levin.
I got one for 10 from Brendan Lucas. Says, considering what Ethan Van Sciver said about Kino Casino about D-Day Cobra, I'm not surprised Chrissy Mayer died of heat stroke in New York.
So now
that
we're
Star
doing that.
Wars girl should stop getting funded by the U.S. government.
Freudian slip.
No, trust me.
Freudian slip on that one.
Hey, maybe 3-4 years ago.
Wow, that bad. I haven't seen her in a bit. Is it that bad? I believe you.
Let's just say she's one of those that became she had a kid, but you know, sometimes somebody has one kid and you can tell it took a lot of life force out of them.
Yeah.
That's a strong baby, I think.
Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, fuck.
Have you seen The Omen?
You know, I broke her, right? Did you see the clip?
Broke who?
I broke that Star Wars girl.
Oh, no. What'd you do?
I lightly made fun of her because she had a tantrum because she's like, I don't like when people clip me. I think I'm just going to put all my stuff behind a paywall so people can't clip me anymore. And I was watching the clip and going yo, you dumb bitch. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I kind of made fun of her. And I guess the next day she did a whole 5-minute thing where she had sunglasses on and a hat. And she's
Was she making fun
I'm
of
a
you?
cross-eyed fat idiot. Yeah, she just lost her mind. She was so mad.
A girl did it, so I didn't see it. But I'm assuming it was horrible. I don't know. I didn't see
I
it.
gotta send that to you.
Yeah,
It is
please,
funny.
I'll watch it. That sounds great.
She lost her shit.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. You know, the one thing I'll say, all that little geeks and gamers little group of people. And by the way, I'm going to say
like
this.
Friday Night Tights? You don't like 27 people on a panel?
No, I don't like comic screaming. Because that's what that is. And it's like, God forbid there's a black person in a movie. Like, look, guys, I hate all the woke stuff in movies too. It's not like I'm a guy that's like, you listen to our show, you know. But we're getting a little bit too fucking carried away with it.
Oh, great. We're going to make a Green Lantern black? And you're like, I mean, who cares?
And also, there was a black one in the comic book. What are you talking about?
Oh, great. Now they're going to make Booster Gold Chinese.
I mean,
like, I don't know. Who cares?
Actually, I'd watch that.
Chinese
but with an accent.
Booster.
He has to have the fucking...
That's to be like when Mickey Rooney played Chinese guys.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Booster Gold has to be so Chinese he can't say his own name.
Brewster
Oh, me is so Chinese. But it has to be like a white man doing, oh, me is so Chinese.
And by the way, stereotype with a big camera around his neck.
Oh, man.
I would love that.
Can we bring back movies where white guys do racist caricatures?
Short Circuit. The guy that played the Indian guy, there's one. One of my favorites of all time. Genocide Circus donated also. And he said, I literally had a woman order a large fried chicken salad with no lettuce and no substitute. I just took the order, laughed about it with the cooks, and took a picture of it for Facebook. I had a Taffers again this weekend. I will say, all the food at Taffers is fucking good. Like, the fried chicken sandwich, if you go to Taffers, fire. And our bartender, I mean, I guess you'd figure if you worked that the bartender's going to be good. It's fucking... I was talking to the bartender, he's like, Taffer, like... He's got a place in Florida, so he like stops by there like a lot. It's good. And you know, obviously they're always like on their toes in case he walks in. Here's this.
I don't know his private life.
Well, you did.
This is Model Scout explains why he sent young women to Epstein. Here you go.
I don't know his private life.
Well, you did, because he was a convicted child sex offender.
But again, he paid for it. He said, I paid for it.
So that's it.
For me, he came. I mean, how can you let a criminal like this person out from the prison, from United States?
Paris. For years, young models were recruited here for Jeffrey Epstein.
Before everyone there got too brown.
Digging through the Epstein files, CNN found Epstein received dozens of photos of young models, sent by model scouts and agents. We identified at least 6 individuals, not just sending him images of models, but discussing arrangements for him to meet them, even after his 2008 conviction for soliciting prostitution, including with a minor. Now, one of them has agreed to meet with us, here in Paris. Okay, we're here. Daniel Sia dealt with it.
Why did they... See, this is women making everything about themselves. Why did they have to film her car ride?
No, why did they have to film her walking?
I don't
down
get
the
it.
Sidewalk
Yeah.
It's...
Epstein for more than a decade, arranging to send him models. You didn't think in that time that sending young women, young models, to the US to meet Epstein after he had a conviction for child...
I mean, I get it, CNN, and I'm great. You're talking to this guy now, but if I remember correctly, because we were alive in the long ago, for the 5 years ago, and I remember you guys spiking all these stories.
Mm-hmm.
I remember these stories being spiked by you guys. Now, look, I absolutely hate the way fucking Trump is handling this. I'll tell you that right now. But this whole, like, there's some people that do this thing too, which I hate, which is now Trump is just a fucking mess. He's doing stuff that we hate. And then they just go like, I guess, and who was Bongino was sharing like what was it, Milk Bar TV stuff. They'll start sharing. They'll start sharing like ultra lefty stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna also pretend like Harry Sisson nailed it. You fucking retards! Come on, everyone sucks. Get on our level.
Sex offences, that there may be any risk in that at all.
He has been very professional with me. Never.
But you're not a young woman.
Well, first off, way to assume his gender.
Sorry?
You're not a young woman.
No, listen, good. My work with him has been strictly professional. I never doubt that, because I nenever heard any...
Okay, before we start, I'm not going to beat this guy up yet until... Were the models that he was sending her of age?
But that's a problem, yeah, because
if
it has nothing to do with him. I mean, you could get them on prostitution.
No, I get it, but whatever.
Are they of age?
That to me... That's the point I want to know what they say, because I'm not defending this guy. Look, you shouldn't have worked with Epstein, okay? I mean, regardless of anything, it's not technically illegal, but you probably don't want that on your fucking resume, you know?
Anything from anyone introduced him.
Well, like, what's next? We're going to go after Jeffrey Epstein's coke guy?
Yeah, I mean,
he didn't have anything to do with the island.
I mean, they went after what fucking friends do to everyone friends who'd ever talked to that gave him fucking ketamine.
Yeah.
They all went to jail.
Jesus, yeah.
Come back to me that they had.
I think they're trying to go after the hot tub salesman. That's the next one. He made him too cozy with the ketamine. Couldn't wake up. Kind of feel like it was the ketamine more, but yeah, go ahead.
This is Daniel Siad or whatever the fuck it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on, let me fucking, I gotta scroll up.
It's gonna be Batty's French. It's gonna be Batty's French. Fuck.
Michelle, a German aspiring model who disappeared in September 2015 at age 22. She left her mother's home with a small suitcase and has not been heard from since.
So she's 22.
In 2014, a year before she vanished, model recruiter Daniel Siad emailed Epstein photos of Michelle describing her positively. The girl you missed from Germany, and you will love her. Siad had prior contact with her, including work in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they disappeared this bitch.
Oof. But she was 22?
Yeah, she was 22 at the time.
I'm just kidding. It's still bad. but
she was of age.
Yeah.
All right.
Situation with him.
The files show Epstein paid tens of thousands of dollars to Siad. In reviewing their correspondence, we found messages like, "Cute French girl in Marrakesh," Siad wrote. "She said that she will be happy to meet you." In another, he says a woman is very polite and has potential as a model or assistant. Siad then sends a photo. "Too old," Epstein replied.
All right, see, that's...
Oh, fuck, that's creepy. Okay, that's bad. And it said old, and by the way, he had to write an email. She's older than 25.
So Epstein wasn't a model agent. Why was he paying you?
No, he was, because they opened an agency, MC Square.
He was not the model agent leading that model agency.
He was a financier but was acting as a casting director for Victoria's Secret.
You believe Epstein was a casting director?
That's how he had been introduced and how he introduced myself also.
In fact, we found no evidence Epstein had an official recruiting role at either company.
Hold on. Official recruiting role.
I mean, that's
does it really push it back to
specific?
This guy, look, the Epstein stuff, a lot of people focus, and rightly so, because it's horrible, on all the kid diddling and all that stuff. But this guy was an arms dealer too. Like, this guy was in everything. This guy was
into
This guy
everything.
just wasn't the kitty guy. This guy was the everything guy. So is it really, really far-fetched that if Bill Gates was hanging out with him, that Victoria's Secret's off the books was how... What? Does that sound that far-fetched? Really think about it. Does that sound really that far-fetched? Again, the guy who was friends with Bill Gates and every single fucking billionaire and fucking Ludnick and all these fucking people, you think it's too far to say that he didn't do stuff for Victoria's Secrets? Come on.
MC Squared or Victoria's Secret.
You sent an email in 2018 that said you were looking for a good-looking young assistant. If you're looking for models,
yes,
why are you then looking for an assistant for Jeffrey Epstein?
He asked me for assistant. Maybe it was not on the phone.
Guys, having sweaty pits is not great during this interview either.
And I love the fact that he's just like admitting to things.
Yeah.
But like in a way where he's like, sounds like he's clearing his name, but he's making it worse.
Yeah.
No. I acquire girls for him. Yeah, for an assistant. Yes.
You're not helping.
Okay, but yes, I do these things.
What I don't understand, why did it matter if she was pretty? She was his assistant.
Oh, because of rapes. Because of the rapes that he does, but that does not,
I don't like what you're saying, but I appreciate you're being honest.
Yes, that's why I'm here, to be honest. Yes. And then everybody just keeps talking in that attitude.
And he's like, I'm not sweating because I'm nervous. It's Europe. We don't have air conditioning.
We don't use deodorant.
Yep.
But when I met him
But was that your job?
Sorry? No. But because I trusted him, I believed this.
You don't say things like I trusted Jeffrey Epstein.
Because I trusted this guy. He was a very good guy.
He seemed above board. You mean this shady prostitute salesman trusted Epstein?
Look, he'll try dealing in the child pornography business. It's a very shady business. He was a stand-up guy. By that standard.
No honor among thieves, as they say.
I mean, that's what it comes down to. Jeffrey Epstein was the most reputable of the child sex traffickers.
God, or infamous.
That's how he made his money. He was a reliable guy.
It's just like when it's just like if you're going to be if you become a reliable drug dealer, you'll be surprised how quickly you will
Be
take
the
some
best
market
drug dealer.
share.
Yeah, you're
'Cause,
right.
Like people will go, oh fuck, I call this guy, and I tell him, he tells me, all right, 2 p.m. on Tuesday, I'll be there, and boom, he shows up at 2 p.m. on Tuesday with my weed. It's perfect.
This guy is a professional person. He needs somebody. He knows I have a good connections around. If I find the right person who can assist
If
him,
not to deal with Epstein, I'm dealing with the Ukrainians and the Bangladeshis. It's very disgusting people.
I am honored.
One of the people Daniel Siad introduced to Epstein was Juliette. Back in 2004, she was a young model in Paris.
He told me, okay, so I am Danielle.
Now you're an old lady in France.
If you are interested, I can have opportunities for you in New York City. Is that country interest you? I was like, yeah, why not?
Juliette had a flight booked for her to New York, where she met Epstein. She described the encounter.
He asked me to undress me. So I undressed me and I kept like I always done underwear. And at this moment, he looked at me and say, "Oh, the bra too."
I guess you want to know what he was paying for?
I mean,
he began to check.
I mean, look, this is horrible, but if you buy a car, you open the glove box.
Yeah, right? Is this like backroom casting couch?
Yeah.
At me and touch me and say, "Oh, no, that's not okay. Here, that's not okay." He made me turn. So in I'm here. I started to have fear, and for me, it wasn't normal.
What do you think you were afraid of?
I was fear because I didn't know about his intention. He just asked me to put off my bra. All was weird and unclear.
We spoke to
I
another
can't imagine the first Jewish guy that told you to take your bra off in that business.
former model, Svetlana, who shared a similar story, saying Siad first introduced.
Oh, man. You know, can I point something else out, too? This is on purpose. Like, then they make them dress like little schoolgirls, too. That's like they're doing that on purpose, obviously.
Saying Siad first introduced her to Epstein, who later abused her. Siad maintains he didn't know that the women he sent to Epstein were abused. But he himself is also facing accusations of abuse. Ebba Carlson has accused him of rape when she was a model in France in 1990. Siad denies her allegation.
To be honest with you, I don't remember at all.
I raped many people. I cannot remember all the people I have raped.
I think I remember every rape.
Too many rape. We are French. We rape everybody.
How can I remember? They are face down.
Comment removed by moderator says, I did some digging, and it turns out RTC Media can absolutely be called the proving ground for talent, scandals, and cultural idioms, and internet catchphrases. So I'm curious, where do you get your ideas? Where do you get your ideas?
I'm not doing it.
I think that's the question.
I'm not doing it.
Anything on YouTube?
He thinks he's funny. Mm-hmm. It's pretty funny. Semper Reloaded for 5. Mersh be like, ma'am, you got anything in your pants that's going to stick me? Yeah, that's how we do it.
Yeah. Filipino Shay
It's going to
says,
stick me, poke me, hurt me in any way.
Filipino Shay gave $20 and he says,
Sure, thank you, buddy.
you know how it is? On my birthday, you get a dono. Happy birthday, Filipino
Thanks, man.
Shay.
Happy birthday. Hope you're well.
Scarface says, too bad that Mark Levin's show last night, his audience of one was too busy sitting ringside watching the fights. True. You mean Trump? Yeah. Genocide Circus, he undresses me and he says he needs to check under the hood. Do your road test? RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com. $7 a month to get Wednesday shows, Friday show. A bunch of you signed up. Thank you for those that have signed up. That's what you get. Wednesday, Friday shows, they're the best. They have been fucking lit.
Yeah, we're
honestly,
having fun.
trust me, they've been great.
Shout out Leroy.
A lot of stuff we can't do over here that we do over there. So we just sign up. It's down below. We don't get in trouble there. It helps us keep doing the show. And RTCstore.com to get your swag. We'll be right back.
Let me see it. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's great.
Thank you. Thank you. Is it cute?
Yeah, so cute.
Send it to me. Me too.
Yeah, okay. Sending now. Okay. Look what I just posted. Brunch with these two dum-dums.
Oh my gosh, so good. Is this good? I said Sunday fun day with these idiots.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. so cute.
Okay, so cute. Look what I just posted. Eating crap with these sacks of shit. If they died tomorrow, no one would shed a tear. So cute.
Wait, what the hell?
Look, you called me a dum-dum and she called me an idiot, so.
Yeah, when you post a pic of yourself where you look really cute, then you have to say something a little self-deprecating so it doesn't look like you're just bragging.
Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, this is good. Okay. Slapping down some pig shit with these fat fucks, and I'm the fattest of them all. If I died tomorrow, no one would shed a tear. Load my freaking lard carcass into the mud. No coffin, please. Just wet, wet mud. Bay.
Jesus, Brenda.
You called me a dum-dum.
Right, it's like a term of endearment.
Okay. All right. I got ya.
Okay.
Gulping down some pig dicks with these bags of meat. Sunday fun day with these pig dicks. Hope nobody gulps us.
So, are we the pig dicks or the bags of meat?
Okay, let me try another one. Slurping down fish piss with these wet chodes. Total tuna cans. Put a bullet in their fucking brains and leave their wet bodies on the side of the road. Boo caught me sleeping.
You're not sleeping.
Okay, let me try another one.
Okay.
Sitting here with two bona fide pieces of hog shit.
Basically like the same thing.
They're mad because I won best hog at the hog shit snarfing contest. But I'm not mad because we're all loads of beef sitting on the side of a highway getting our butts sucked by flies. I tagged you both in that.
Why?
Why are you guys bullying me?
Second hour. ROTC, thank you for staying with us. If you sign up for Locals, we thank you even more, guys. It's Monday. We'll get you through the week. We'll do our very, very best.
Get ourselves through the week.
Yeah. Owen Troy will be on tomorrow, so you should be checking that out.
Cam. No, it's good to have
Barry
him.
Gibb will be on tomorrow. It's going to be
Hell
fun.
yeah.
I'm going to ask him
Let's
what
go.
his favorite song was. You know, he misses his brothers. And I will be on Alex Stein's show tonight, I think at 11 p.m., so you should probably check that out, too. So there you go. That's what we're doing. We're very busy beavers.
Wait.
Yes. It's pre-recorded. It airs at 11.
Okay, but all right. No, I was confused. That sounded like you said I'm going to be on Alex
We're.
Stein tonight,
We're.
and I was like,
Where?
okay,
We
I'm
are.
look, we're all over the place. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. Sorry.
World's a
about
crazy
that.
place.
Yeah.
All right.
And he was registered here as required by law.
So this house, the renters of this
This is an OnlyFans house that was raided.
Okay.
house identified this house as, quote, an OnlyFans house. At times, multiple hundred people would be in this home partying.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember like in Sons of Anarchy where they had like the webcam thing?
Oh, yeah. Towards the end of the show, yeah.
Wild parties in a quiet Bellevue
Remember
neighborhood.
when we used to call OnlyFans houses of ill repute?
Yeah.
Can we go back to that?
Yeah.
It's just so much better.
Prompting 911 calls from neighbors and more than
No, because they put the spring in Springfield. You don't remember fucking from The Simpsons?
100 emergency responses. After a
100 emergency responses?
That's a problem.
months-long investigation,
It's
Bellevue
because
police
of all the coming. They think people are dying in that
yeah.
house every
But
day.
yeah, it's obviously if they got hundreds of people coming. It's a nuisance property. I mean,
If you're
it's
a neighbor, you go over and be like, I call the cops, you suck my dick. That's what you do.
say they uncovered an organized crime ring that profited off the sexual exploitation of young women. A 21-year-old
OnlyFans models were just in the same house.
Yeah.
If they were doing it in
So
their own
what,
apartment-
Clavicular lived there?
Yeah.
man is now
Saw him getting a nose job and everyone's making fun of him for his nose job.
And by the way, he looks fine.
No, it's fine.
But I
They're
love
doing it
how
on purpose.
everyone's gaslighting him now, and everyone's just going like,
It was
man,
better
he looks
before,
terrible.
bro.
Bro, it's not even that. It's he shows off his nose job and everyone goes, bro, did you get your fucking ears done too, you homo?
Yeah.
now been charged with 4 counts of second-degree human trafficking, money laundering, and leading organized crime. The Spotlight's agent.
So here's how it works. As a woman, an empowered woman, I want to make sure I'm using the right vernacular. As an empowered woman, you're allowed to have your own OnlyFans and go out there and whore yourself out, right? But you are not allowed to do it in a house with other OnlyFans women where one dude takes 10% to keep you all hoes steady. Because that's a crime.
I don't think that that's necessarily what happened here, though. I think the problem that attracted all the attention was the hundreds of people coming and going from a private little
Whoa,
house.
yeah. They got to make content, and they be fucking. They be fucking.
That's how they fucked up.
Jay Janabel breaks down the allegations.
In court, the man who investigated.
Yep, that's about what I expected him to look like.
Investigators say led a violent and sexually motivated organized crime ring stood silently. The prosecution went over the multiple charges against 21-year-old Nikita Tukalo.
21? Damn.
Investigators saying Tukalo and a handful of other men coerced women, including their own girlfriends, into working 7 days a week for upward of 18 hours a day, fueling them illegally with Adderall to produce
I'm not laughing, it's bad.
sexually explicit content for
Oh, that was a
OnlyFans.
sex farm. That wasn't a stripper house. That was a sex farm.
It's a
They was
sex
been
farm.
operating a sex farm, dog.
And Chatterbait.
It's like a Viva Putada.
Which is
Yeah.
a live cam
What's
adult
Spinal
chat
Tap saying about?
site. Then investigators say the group under Tukalo's leadership
The
took the
worst part about running a sex farm is the crop rotation. If you get my drift.
No, I don't.
majority
very
of the
funny.
women's profits and provided them with such a
Look,
small
Virgie, I
amount.
just want to make sure that my sex farm is pesticide free, okay?
And we have Tyler Rivera going undercover as a cop, apparently.
Amount of money, it would equate to
He's
less
trying
than
to get to the bottom of the case.
$2 an hour of work. Investigators say Tukalo beat the women, threatened them with violence and weapons, as well as sexually explicit blackmail. And
Hold on, I read something that they didn't read. Hold on, I read something pretty bad. Pulled me to the ground by the hair, just called me awful things, and then getting slapped. That numerous occasions, Tukalo had threatened her with a firearm, she stated, and Tukalo would either put a firearm in her mouth or put a gun to her head.
blackmail. And worked to isolate the women from their friends
That's how
and
you keep
family.
them in
On
line.
an
Sounds like this guy's a narcissist women are always talking about.
Instagram account with Tukalo's name, it shows pictures of the suspects surrounded by cash.
Why do these guys always fuck up? Like, they're so stupid. They do this shit where they post fucking pictures of money. You idiots.
Speeding in expensive cars through local roads and posting about possible employment opportunities.
Okay,
Tukalo's
but he's pretty badass.
attorney put in a plea of not guilty to all charges. The judge kept his bail at $5 million.
Oh, yeah, he's going. He's got some
For the
charges.
Spotlight, I'm AJ Janavel.
Investigators say 5 properties across Bellevue and Renton were
5
tied to
properties?
the sex trafficking operation. The OnlyFans house, also called the Mansion, served as home base. That's where
I think I have. Hold on. I think I saw something here about that.
This morning we're hearing.
Sorry. Here you go.
This morning we're hearing from 2 women
Here
who
you
say
go.
they were almost recruited to produce adult content at a Bellevue home.
They say they saw red flags years before police arrested Nikita Tukalo for human trafficking. King 5 Savannah Welch is live outside the house in Bellevue this morning. Savannah, we've been following the story all week. What are we now learning?
Jake, one woman says Tukalo and others promised money and business opportunities. She says they pitched it as a hands-off approach where managers handled the work, and she says contact with her started when she was just 16 years old.
Oh, boy. Yeah, this guy's going to do some time.
Court records describe women being recruited through social media, personal connections, and other channels with promises of income and online success. But investigators say many never saw that kind of money. One section of the charging documents references recruitment offers promising $8,000 to $10,000 a month. Safran Labramboise says friends in the adult content industry warned her to stay away.
The whole idea behind it is, you know, you have an OnlyFans manager and they're the ones that kind of run all of the difficult.
Bro, have you ever seen some of these fucking OnlyFans hoes on like Caleb? It's always funny because they all think they need these OnlyFans managers, but then they start making like no money, and then they have Indians replying to people on their OnlyFans. It's
rough.
Mm-hmm. How is an OnlyFans manager different than being a pimp? I mean this. I mean, honestly, how is it different?
I mean, for the most part, you're not. I mean, I'm sure the arrangements are made, but for the most part, you're not meeting the girl.
A lot of these bitches are whores.
I mean, yeah, but I don't. You know, I'm saying in theory, though, if you're presenting
A lot of them are like Discord mods type of shit. Like they're doing it all remotely and.
Parts of it, it kind of
reason.
makes it seem like, oh, like all I have to do is, you know, make, you know, take pictures.
Damn,
or
so they were recruiting ugly girls?
take videos.
She's writing a book. Oh, the things I stuck in my pussy.
I think people are scared.
Dog,
I
the
think
reason
they're
she's not making money on OnlyFans is because there's tons of free porn with women that look just like her.
scared to speak out.
See, OnlyFans makes money. Yeah, listen, man, I agree with you. I wouldn't pay for that. Shit's retarded. But yes, you're correct. Porn is everywhere and it's free. And if you want to look at porn, you can. But the people that like OnlyFans isn't about. It isn't
It's
about
simps. It's specifically simps for
It's
specific
specifically
women.
interacting and having some sort of. It's the same thing as people that like cam sites. You know, it's for that kind of
Yup.
stuff. You know, seeing the power you. But
Yeah,
you give a
it's
girl
all
money,
like-
what she'll do.
Yeah, it's all like pay piggy, findom shit.
Especially, against a group of people who they.
And all relationships with women are kind of like that. But for me, it's like I have to pack the dishwasher correctly. But some price is paid.
Yeah, everybody has to sacrifice.
A price is paid, okay?
assume are pretty powerful amongst their age. I've personally gotten death threats by some of them.
Yeah, that's like why I'm so zonked out. I'm like on so much SSRIs, dude, and beta blockers that I don't feel feelings anymore. But honestly,
like a robot.
I know, like, what am I supposed to do when I'm never going to be able to afford a house, dude? Everything's kind of whack.
Past.
Investigators allege that some women who tried to leave were told they would be in breach of contract and face consequences. Court documents also allege Takalo and others controlled women's online accounts and held content that could be used against them.
That's called blackmail.
Well, it's part of the whole system. That's how it works.
The case also includes allegations of intimidation and fear. Takalo is charged with 4 counts of human trafficking, money laundering, and leading organized crime. He remains in the King County Jail, held on $5 million.
How do you start that? Like, I'm not saying because I want to start it, but how do you get into that business?
This is like 40 years plus.
Easy. But how does he's 21? That's the other thing. He's not like some like that other old man that we saw, the Epstein dude. This is a 21. How do you go from being out of high school to like 3 years later?
That's
crazy. running a fucking multi-million-dollar fucking OnlyFans. How do you get into? How does that work?
Bail. He's due back in court this morning for his arraignment. In the meantime, Bellevue police are asking anyone with any information to come.
You can't give it any information because they didn't ask you. That's for sure. They didn't ask you to do it. So, another base thing that Florida did. Did you see this?
Florida Attorney General has issued an order of judgment in a lawsuit between the NRA and a Florida law. A law was passed in 1990. It created a 3-day waiting period to buy firearms. The NRA says that is unconstitutional under the Second Amendment. Attorney General James Othmeyer says in his judgment the law does infringe on the Second Amendment. He issued a permanent injunction halting the enforcement of a 3-day hold. The injunction says guns will only need to be withheld from the buyer long enough to run a background check.
No more 3-day waits for guns. You can walk into a gun store now. You get a gun.
I mean, I didn't have a 3-day wait anyway.
No. Yes, but you get it now. Now it's on the books.
News reporter Brinkley Hill worked to find out how
But
this will
good
affect.
now, great. My fucking that fucking concealed carry license I paid for is officially now worthless.
Well, because look, this is the way it used to be.
But surely you can't put a price on your family's lives.
I wouldn't have thought so either, but here we are.
Homer, we need something to protect this family.
I couldn't agree more, Marjorie. You deserve peace of mind, and peace of mind is what you shall have. I'd like to buy your deadliest gun, please.
Aisle 6, next to the sympathy cards.
Hey there, Annie Oakley.
Whoa, careful there, Annie Oakley.
I don't have to be careful. I got a gun.
I could be careful. I have a gun.
That's a great line.
Well, you'll probably want the accessory kit, holster.
Oh, yeah.
Bandolier.
Baby.
Silencer. Loudener. Speed cocker.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
And this is for shooting down police helicopters.
Oh, I don't need anything like that. Yet. Just give me my gun.
Sorry, the law requires a 5-day waiting period. We've got to run a background check.
5 days? But I'm mad now. I'd kill you if I had my gun.
Yeah, well, you don't.
Those big shit. He's so big because he's got a lot.
Bloodbath and Beyond.
Gun.
It was such a great episode. He kept it like in the vegetable drawer, and he goes, I didn't think Bart would ever look in there. All right.
are hearing from Spencer Pratt for the first
Hey,
time since he
so
lost.
I looked it up
Mhm.
just to see what that dude was looking at, like
Mhm.
years wise. Yeah. So in the state he's in, that all has life sentences attached.
there you go.
Every charge has a life sentence. But if most people don't get the life sentences, Grok was like what most people get for each charge. Like he's legit looking at like 50 to 120 years.
Is this really how the Japanese left their locker room?
Yeah, that's how they do it all the time.
Wow, that's fucking.
Yep.
Yeah, they're famous for
They
that.
folded all their clothes?
Yeah, the Japanese are famous for this.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
They do this at every sporting event. Like, I'm sure, like, when Japanese wrestlers came over here, they did this shit.
Yeah, this is like, that's awesome. Not us. We don't do that, that's for sure. That's what we pay other people to do stuff for us. Right? Well, you want illegal immigrants not to have jobs?
We are hearing from Spencer Pratt for the first time since he lost the LA mayoral primary.
Instead of a concession speech, the reality TV personality released this video.
I'm going to be lighting you up every single day. I don't have a campaign laws hamstringing me now. It's war.
Pratt said that he's going to stay active in local politics, but much of the video consists of him painting an LA as a negative place to live. And
well, it is.
It is.
Name-calling the two candidates who advanced, Mayor Karen Bass and Council Member Nithya Raman. He also claims to have a recording that would cause one of them to resign.
Genocide Circus says, them girls, we getting work like Amish butter churns. Genocide Circus says, we probably got the idea from watching Jack Doherty when he was still in high school. All right. Anything on YouTube, Mersh?
No, sir.
Nada? Okay.
Well, an Enid teen in the hospital tonight after her father says she participated in a pretty dangerous social media challenge.
And we talked about it before, but it's called the Benadryl Challenge. News 4's
The fuck is the Benadryl challenge?
Can I guess? You take a bunch of Benadryl and then you jerk off and you see if you can come before you fall asleep.
Yeah, or something to do with doing something
Nah,
before you
if-
fall asleep.
Do you oh god, okay, so I'm the only one that's this drug degenerate. You can get high as fuck and trip nuts on Benadryl, dog.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Like,
robo-tripping. I know.
And my sinuses are clear as fuck.
Yeah, and then you feel like shit the next
No, dude,
day.
fuck that. I can't
And
take
you get
Benadryl. I can't take Benadryl. And because whenever I have anything that I take Benadryl, I am better off drinking like 7 tequila shots than I am with Benadryl. Get the hangover. I get the worst Benadryl hangovers. It's so bad.
Hey, so here's what the Benadryl challenge is.
Mm-hmm.
Drink too much Benadryl. That's literally it. The
sweet.
Benadryl challenge is a social media trend where adolescents intentionally consume excessive doses of Benadryl.
You remember when challenges were like planking?
No, now it's this.
Oh man, damn.
It's still better than the milk crate challenge.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Abigail
Those wipeouts
Franklin
were funny.
joins us now after talking with his
Hear
teen's
me out.
father.
Benadryl crossed with the milk crate challenge.
Now that I'd like.
This now after talking
Hold
with
on,
his
this American Girls doll is going to give us the news.
Guys, come
teen's
on.
father, Abby. This is
Guys, this 30-year-old child is going
No,
to be giving
look at
us
this.
news.
Look at this. Are you wearing doll's clothes?
dangerous.
Thank you,
It really
Julie.
is, Mecca
So
Dillon.
Benadryl is something that my mom gives me when I have a fever.
She looks like a 15-year-old bride, but like back in the colonial era.
Yeah.
You know, back in the
Yeah.
Old West.
Yes.
Like, I'm gonna marry your 15-year-old daughter, and like back then you had to let that
And-
happen
and then-
because like people were dying left and,
And
right.
then the
and it's
dad
like,
and the dad's like, she's a little long in the tooth. Back then, you know, I'm right.
she's already divorced.
Oh,
Your
so she's
press-
a Deadwood spinster.
Yes.
And called our newsroom, hoping to make parents aware of this dangerous so-called Benadryl
The child.
challenge. He says his daughter is now in the ICU with no brain activity.
I tell her, Leah, keep fighting, stay strong. You got this. You're a fighter.
And Enid father.
Bud.
It's not
But
great.
she has no brain activity.
Well, no, hold
She
on. To be
doesn't got
fair,
this.
no, to be fair, it's because they're making her watch Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
That's what's on the iPad.
Bro, I hate it because it's like there's, on the one hand, right, that is fucking heartbreaking.
Brutal. It's brutal.
That somebody, like, their brain doesn't work anymore and you're setting up, like, you know, a TV and stuff because you're hoping maybe, like, you know. On the other hand, it's like, there's something so tacky and funny about propping up a phone with, like, Gilmore Girls on.
Well, they have no brain activity, so they could join the Dabbleverse.
This is insane.
Out as his daughter is fighting for her life in the hospital after participating in a deadly social media challenge.
I just want everybody to be aware to where they can educate their kids that these challenges are just silly and they need to be educated so it don't happen.
How do you win this challenge? She clearly lost. How do you win?
Again.
Preston describes his daughter Leah as the most
retarded.
Come on, man. Brutal. She has brain activity.
Yeah, but that's that. I mean, I meant it like just even what leading up to drinking Benadryl.
giving person in the world with a contagious laugh.
And a love of Benadryl.
Stupid. 100 subs, here we come. On our way.
She's known for collecting brain bandages
and the cleanest nasal cavities in the county. Not an ounce of histamine in her body.
Nope. No, not none.
It's really brutal.
Oh my god.
That's a dark, even for us.
She'll
that's
never itch
dark.
again.
That's dark. Maybe next time try Claritin.
Shit, dude. Fuck.
Okay, sorry. It's brutal. Sorry.
Her eyes and her smile.
Oh man, don't do this to me. Now I feel so bad. I do still have feelings. I swear to God. Fuck off.
Royce feels bad.
The way she can just do her hair.
What?
Favorite characteristic. Her personality.
Leah has been hospitalized at Integra.
Now she can do her hair in her lap after they take the top of her skull off to work on her brain meat.
Unqualified for Life says that was Jack. That joke was so dark. Mersh would try to fuck it.
Shit. Oh,
That's
fuck,
not
that was
nice.
Really brutal. It was really brutal.
Oh, like yours weren't? No, Mersh is like, oh, I can't believe you went that far. You started this motherfucker.
Oh fuck.
You started this motherfucker.
Holy
I
shit.
can't believe I'm going to say this. Can they just go back to the Tide Pod challenge?
For real.
Baptist for days after doing the so-called Benadryl challenge. It's a challenge Dr. Ryan Brown at Oklahoma Children's says
Is that why you're in there to go undercover as a child?
is extremely dangerous.
When you take the Benadryl or diphenhydramine in excessiveness, it can lead to seizures and cardiac arrhythmias. And sometimes those cardiac arrhythmias lead to cardiac arrest, which can lead to no blood to the brain, which can lead to brain death.
Preston says Leah began having seizures and was taken to the emergency room in Enid, thinking it was related to her history of asthma. But that's when things took a turn.
I was met by the chaplain, and they said we needed to pray.
Preston
Why
said
would a guy with a little tiny mustache that wasn't talking help?
No, the chaplain of the religion, not Charlie Chaplin.
Not the silent movie star?
No, he's famously dead.
I'm sorry.
as Leah has tried the challenge in the past, and all her current symptoms are pointing back to the Benadryl challenge. Leah is still in the hospital. Preston says multiple tests show she has zero brain activity.
I don't even want to think about a funeral because I feel like there's still hope and everybody's like giving up too soon.
Bud.
I need a punch out of this story.
Bud.
I need a punch out of this story. I can't.
Buddy.
Anymore. It's getting bad.
Look, it sucks, but it's over. You know what I mean?
A road rage showdown on a Colorado freeway ended with both drivers getting in trouble. Police say dashcam video captured the pair swerving through traffic, brake checking each other, and then stopping on the I-70 and getting out for a confrontation. One driver called police afterward. Officers tracked down the other with help from a police drone. Both drivers admitted they escalated the situation and were cited for disorderly conduct.
Oh, it happens. Sometimes you get a little fired up.
I know you like this.
Beforehand, let's talk about KFC. They're getting a new look, some new menu items.
Not just a new menu items, they're getting an entire new lease
Oh,
on.
tell me, most Jewish man that's ever lived.
What the
How fucking funny would it be? KFC's rebranding. We're going to get rid of that racist image of the plantation owner, and we're going to put a strong black man as our
I would love that.
That's our logo for Kentucky Fried
An entire new lease on life and a focus. KFC announcing that they are going to be shifting their emphasis to boneless chicken and dipping sauces as it looks to keep up with changing.
I'm not against
I have no problems with that.
Consumer tastes. Rising beef prices have been a boon to the poultry industry, of course.
What about I don't know, man. Some people still want a bucket of chicken.
I like the double down. The double down was good.
I say get rid of all the bum sandwiches and shit.
Have made
Still
chicken
keep buckets of
I like their
chicken.
wedges, though. Their wedges are tight.
You gotta keep the
dishes,
sides,
especially on the fast food front, more competitive price-wise. KFC likes to boast that it invented fast food chicken, and I can't think of anyone else who would compete with that claim. But
Oh, man, you
being
want to give me a
first
bucket
doesn't
of
mean
boneless
no,
KFC?
no.
I'm fucking cleaning that.
Pessy, what was the name of that? The really racist chicken place?
Oh, coon chicken.
Yeah, no. Let me tell you who actually invented chicken. You guys are forgetting. It was the Coon Chicken, is that? Coon?
Yeah, there's a whole. So I was telling you, there's that movie Ghost World. There's a whole subplot where Steve Buscemi has a sign from Coon Chicken Inn, and she brings it to an art show.
Oh,
and
they had a
get all-
commercial of this in that movie,
Oh,
Confederate
yeah, this
States.
was-
Here it is. This is where I remember it in. This was a real place, but this is a joke, dude. But this is a real place. For real.
Coon Chicken Inn, we aim to please. The best 100% mammy-made family-style meals. You can taste the love.
I like the white meat. I'm a breast man.
This was from that movie where
Confederate
like, the
States
South
of
wins
America.
The war.
Yeah, the
I
movie. If you've
remember
ever watched it, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's called the Confederate States of America, which what would have happened to the South?
Yeah, I remember.
We just love it here. You'll just keep hollering, gal, fetch me some more. Look for that white
This is a real place. It closed in the 40s.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna shut up.
Now you're good.
coon near you.
Coon chicken. Just, I mean, that was the first fast food fried chicken place. All right.
Enraged over a lost
What,
promotion
ma'am?
tonight. A man is behind
Ooh, lordy lord.
That is a scary looking woman.
lost promotion tonight. A man is behind bars accused of choking his coworker.
Bridgeton police say he confessed he intended to kill her. The chilling attack happened yesterday morning at the
She looks
McAllister's
like
Deli
she
on
stole
St. Charles.
that voice from a Little Black Mermaid.
Was this
Oh.
coworker microwaving fish?
Yeah, because I mean, again, we you don't do that.
Fast.
Don't do that.
He intended to kill her. The chilling attack
It says over a promotion.
happened yesterday morning at the McAllister's
Well, I
Deli
know what it
on
feels
St.
like to get skipped over at work.
Charles Rock Road. 5 on your side's Laura Barczewski is looking into this case, and Laura reports this isn't the first time he's attacked somebody like this.
Maybe that's why you're not getting promoted.
Yeah,
Mike
stabbing.
and Kelly, Javon Mallory
Ma'am,
spent.
what is happening?
Wow, she's the
What
whitest,
market is this?
whitest person. Let me look. KSDK.
That sounds like a tiny market.
8 years in prison for strangling a classmate in a college bathroom.
Yeah, dude. The news, a news site that their TV is a ViewSonic.
Yeah.
He's only been out for 4 years, and tonight he's back in jail for a chillingly similar attack.
St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Also makes sense with this story.
Yeah.
In court documents, Bridgeton police say Javon Mallory came into the McAllister's Deli on St. Charles Rock Road, where he worked around 10:30 a.m. Monday to confront a coworker in the office because she got promoted and he didn't. Police say he locked the door, told the victim he was going to kill her, grabbed her neck, and started choking her.
Bro, I'm on the McAllister's website. They got 18 locations in Florida. Dude, they do those like giant baked potatoes.
I know McAllister's. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Is it good?
He wrestled her to the floor, strangling her until she went limp. But a manager unlocked the office and stopped him, barricading him inside until police arrived. Court documents say Mallory told police he would have killed her if the manager hadn't intervened. 13 years ago, a similar incident happened. When Mallory was 18, he attacked a fellow student at St. Louis Community College's Merrimack campus.
Nice.
Blythe Grupe spoke with Five on Your Side in 2013 after the attack, saying she was in the bathroom washing her hands when Mallory came out from behind a door and started choking her. An employee ran in and stopped the attack.
That incident really made me aware of how defenseless I am, and it doesn't matter how
This is in
much
2014.
Yeah.
You see how St. Louis is now.
security you have in a place or how guarded the school is. I don't think that was at fault at all there. You know, you have to be able to protect yourself.
It's just black activities. Nothing you can do about it.
The college came under fire for its handling of the incident. That same year, several other victims came forward to Five on Your Side, speaking anonymously.
So this guy's been a problem, just continual problem.
Plus, Mallory had threatened them before
I mean, but look at the crack police force there.
attacking Group A.
Nice segue.
Followed me at a shoe length behind me. It wasn't even like discreet. It was very obvious stalking.
He was sentenced to 10 years in prison for the bathroom attack, but only served 8. The Missouri Department of Corrections
Then he got out, got his dream job at McAllister's Deli.
says he got out in October of 2022. Mallory is now facing assault and burglary charges for Monday's alleged attack. We reached out to McAllister's corporate headquarters for comment and have not received a response.
You're not going
Mallory's
to.
being
They
held
said,
in the
man,
St.
we
Louis-
just sell baked potatoes here.
This is not our fault, you know. We can't background check
We
every,
didn't do this.
every black person that's here, you know. All these news stations.
A business owner in Miami Beach getting told by Miami Beach officials, you can't display any.
I thought that was a black woman talking. I swear to God, until I saw him.
That's funny.
Listen to the voice.
Getting told by Miami Beach officials, you can't display
That's
any
funny.
official FIFA merchandise
She's hot. Jesus. What up,
at
girl?
your restaurant.
Wow. However, code enforcement was wrong, and now the city is apologizing to him. Local 10's Jeff Derdarian joins us live from Miami Gardens with this one and only
Who do we get?
exclusive.
Who do we
Jeff.
get? Who do we get? Who we get?
Yeah. Hey.
Oh,
This
Mr.
guy.
Midlife Crisis.
What's up, dude?
Bro.
Nice shirt.
First off, Turkish hair plugs.
Nice Foot Locker shirt.
Look at him. Oh my God. Oh, he's in full old man. Okay, no wedding ring. He's been divorced. He's full midlife crisis mode right
He's
now.
putting it
dude.
out there.
He's had face surgery. He does Botox. He does everything. Oh, he has all those beads. Those beads.
Hey there, guys. A City of Sunshine getting ready for Soccer City later tonight. We'll tell you about that in just a minute. Now, I sat down with this local business owner who was accused of basically promoting World Cup too much. And you might be asking yourself, how is that really possible?
Yeah, what?
Take a watch and you'll see.
That's weird.
Alex Ringleb never thought a few world flags would spark a full-blown flag flare-up. But they did.
So that's why we decorate, to bring that spirit from the World Cup to our small business.
The decoration dispute revolves around these flags meant to celebrate the World Cup's
What's wrong with that?
arrival
Gives a
in
shit.
Miami.
It's Miami.
And to spread a little global spirit. Also, to help draw customers in when slower
Burgermeister
summer sales arrive at the front door.
Is this one of those hipster burger places?
Yes.
At his Miami Beach burger joint.
First, I wasn't
Oh,
Probably
wait,
good.
hold on. We'll do the checklist. We did it on Day Wave. We'll do it again today. Yes, it is. Brick wall.
Yep.
That's hipster. Is there a chalkboard? Look for a chalkboard.
Yeah, the IPA
Ringleb tells
selection.
Local 10 in an exclusive interview when code enforcement showed up, the message was simple. The flags had to go, all of them. And
fuck
they
off. But why?
weren't leaving, not moving a step until they did, or face a hefty fine.
Fuck off, dude. First of all, look, I'm one of the biggest like people that thinks that like you shouldn't be flying flags that aren't like an American flag or your state flag or whatever, right? But like there are certain exceptions you make for certain things.
The World
like,
Cup.
that's the World Cup. We're hanging up.
Who cares?
They're all their flags.
Yeah.
It's fun. We're doing a fun thing for the week, and it's like you really got to come in and break their balls over. They're going to take all that shit down in a week.
That's better than pride flags.
Stop.
Not to these people. They probably
Stop working. Stop serving our guests, and remove all the flags. Which then I refuse.
The reason? Code enforcement told him the flags violated FIFA rules. Turns out,
what? FIFA rules?
That was not the case at all.
How can FIFA? First off, FIFA doesn't own
I'm not
the
a soccer
flags.
player.
Secondly, they don't own my business.
I'm not a soccer team.
How can FIFA enforce what the fuck I'm doing in my business?
Well,
Go
I think
fuck
you just
yourself.
said in this clip. I was about to say
Code
that.
enforcement had it all wrong. We'll get to that in a minute.
Also, guests don't feel comfortable when you have somebody in uniform standing, demanding from your staff that are international guests don't even know, is that the police? Who are these people?
So these are the flags that are the problem.
Hey, Genocide Circus says, when did Dave Meltzer start reporting the news? Oh my
Yes.
God, that is exactly who he looks like.
That go in a planter like this. Also, these flags up here, but you come a few feet this way, come inside the business here. These flags hanging, they weren't a problem. As it turns out, code enforcement made a mistake. You just can't have trademarked items up. But simple, colorful flags?
Yeah, they don't own the flags.
Get a pass.
I think this is one of those cases where a great small business, a great operator might have gotten mixed up and kind of caught up in that situation where we haven't been able to remove all the red tape yet.
The city now admits this never should have happened. In a statement to Local 10, they say, although we strive to do the right thing always, we sometimes miss the mark.
Often
The code
don't.
Yeah.
Compliance verbal warning to Burgermeister for outdoor decorations was regrettably one of those instances. As soon as it was brought to our attention, it was immediately rescinded. We have since clarified guidance.
Yeah, but who made the initial fucking complaint? Because it wasn't like that. They're saying somebody complained.
With our enforcement teams to ensure this does not happen again.
All right, back here live. The
God, he still
flag
looks like that.
Flare up, apparently settled for now. The business owner tells me that he actually got a call from the city manager last night
And I'm not
apologizing.
I'm standing like this, but I swear I'm not doing it so I can flex.
Oh yeah, he's doing the.
Yeah. you
So
know what he's doing.
anyway,
yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Anyway, guys.
City says it feels badly about what happened. All right, back here live at Hard Rock, or Miami Stadium as they're calling it. Really quick before we go, couple things to keep in mind. The game starts at 6 o'clock tonight.
Miami Stadium, as they're calling, yeah, everything still says Hard Rock on it, though.
Yeah.
Do not have a ticket. You are being told nicely not to show up. I did check this morning. There are still some tickets available on some ticket websites for around $500.
Jesus, to watch soccer?
Oh, thanks.
Sly Lego says this guy should have been promoted to inmate sooner. It was the black guy. Anything over on YouTube?
I am checking. No, 1985 AP for 5. People who watch Gilmore Girls already don't have brain activity.
Yeah, I know.
That's very funny.
I know.
That was it.
New details after a World War II-style grenade was found inside a Compton home. Sheriff's deputies blocked
Sometimes you find a grenade. Cool.
off streets near Central Avenue and Rosecrans this afternoon and evacuated the entire area. That evacuation
It's a hand grenade. Evacuate the entire area.
was later lifted and the scene was cleared around 6 o'clock this evening. The bomb squad determined the grenade was inert and posed no danger. Earlier, the ordeal left neighbors on edge.
It's surprising because stuff like that, we got some stuff that happened in the
Who's Hitman?
Oh, Bret Hart.
She's a big Bret Hart man, you
Bret
think?
Hart.
She's a big. Oh, you think she's from Montreal?
neighborhood, but a grenade, a bomb threat, no, I don't even understand that.
Again, important to point out the grenade was inert and did not ever pose any threat. The investigation and evacuation lasted.
So it was one of those fucking display grenades or whatever. How did they find that? Was some black guy go out there waving around and say, I got a grenade?
Who knows?
They're rebranding Hooters. I'm for real.
Hi guys, welcome to Hooters. Ice cold beer, hot wings,
And big old tits.
Well, it used to be.
even hotter uniforms. Hi there.
It's just like being a rock star.
We've replaced the scantily clad women with owl facts and cool owl things.
Yes,
We're
that-
still Hooters, but for the family now.
No. It's all owl stuff.
All of our waitresses' heads turn around 180 degrees.
Oh God, and stare at you while you eat with big eyes.
It's a fucking horror show.
Hooters, a family restaurant.
Nightmare.
Don't bring small dogs.
Being fabulously fun.
There are live owls in cages in the restaurant.
No,
not in cages.
Loose owls.
All hooting.
You know how Hooters has a little bar, the little lights on top of the bar. They're all perching on top.
Staring at you.
There's bird shit
By the way,
everywhere.
By the way, owls are cool when you're in the woods and you hear them at night. You're like, oh, that's kind of cool. But imagine eating dinner. How spooky you would be. There's like 7 of them in a restaurant.
And you're eating their poultry cousin in front of them. Hooters, literal owls now. We're literal owls now.
Well, you want us to like change our name? You know how much
Hooters.
rebranding costs? It's cheaper to fill every restaurant with owls.
Yeah, it's all the same shit. It's all the same merch, but it's owl facts.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's all, it's owl trivia on the wall too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh fuck. Now what are you really doing?
Somebody you were dating a Hooters girl? Oh Lord, you might as well have been saying you were dating a Victoria's Secret model.
If we're being honest, saying that you go to Hooters for the wings is equivalent to saying that you read Playboy for the article.
No, honestly, I will say this, and I mean
Their
this.
breaded wings were good.
Especially with the women they have now. No, Hooters does have good wing and good sauces. They do. It's not about... Look, man, I'm in my 40s. It ain't about the fucking chicks. It is actually about the wings, and they're good. And if you go on Monday, they're BOGO.
And it back in the day, before they stopped paying for the fights, because they're going bankrupt, but when they stopped the fights, it was like, all right, well, they have good wings and the fights.
Yeah.
So I can go watch the fights and drink there and get wings.
Hooters has been a household name for more than 40 years.
Hooters has got wonderful talent. They got great food, lots of TVs, full bar. They got everything.
Let's just face it, you can get wings and beer anywhere.
Yeah.
Including Hooters.
You can't get Hooters girls anywhere but Hooters.
Well,
we'll go to
Twin
Peaks.
When was the last time? Yeah, Twin Peaks.
Twisted Kilt, if you want to go a little more with a different vibe, but still.
Oh, that's
You know what I'm
Twisted Kilt is Cooters.
Thousands of girls.
You go to Hooters at night, or a strip club, as I call it, where the waitresses work at night.
What is this dress?
Supply. Hundreds of girls probably get the job.
Oh, that's from the Michelle Obama Big Back Collection.
Chrissy Teigen, Amy Adams, and the Bella Twins, all former Hooters girls. But you might remember that just last year, Hooters nearly went bust.
Another
Get it? Bust?
Because the tits.
Got it.
well-known restaurant chain is filing for bankruptcy. This time, it's Hooters.
Several
They couldn't
stores
say
closed
it almost went tits up.
Nah, that would have been better.
Got it.
Yeah.
after private equity bought them out. Now, an attempted comeback, the original owners buying back the brand and launching ambitious plans they call a re-Hooterization. A little less sexy, a little more family-friendly, and a menu revamp.
My hope is to see us get our mojo back to the basics. We're not going to rewrite the book. We're just going to get the book out there.
What makes Hooters Hooters? Well,
the tits.
Yes. The Hooters.
Well, we have great food. And
tits.
And we have great energy.
Tits.
And we have fun girls.
Tits.
We
do have tits.
We are coming back to our roots of
Talk
what made
about
us
the
who we
tits.
are.
You gotta get down to Hooters.
Hooters
Hell
spice
yeah.
hasn't always been to everyone's taste. Controversy has always followed the brand. Some franchisees, the subject of lawsuits.
I think it remains to be seen whether or not a place like Hooters can thrive in 2026. So much has changed, right? And we have language for things that we didn't have language for even as recently as 10 years ago.
Because you keep making up new words and definitions every fucking day. That's right. And so it can't survive. Look, if you're trying to sell me that, people aren't, it's not about everyone's like, you can't sell sex. Literally, there's an OnlyFans mansion just busted. So it's not about the whole we can't handle women being objectified. Sydney Sweeney's on Euphoria every week and dressed like a dog and showing her butthole. So let's not fucking pretend it's because of that, okay? It's not because of that. Gates up above. Cool owl fact number 6. A group of owls is called a parliament. Did you know it's called a parliament?
Ooh, how nice. I used to smoke parliaments.
You did coke. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com. We had to head out a little bit early today because we had to set up for the Stein thing. So if you want to set up to catch Wednesday show, that's where you go. $7 a month. Catch Wednesday show, catch Friday show. We really hope to see you guys over there on the local side. We do have a lot of fun. Mercer's doing some Nightwave tonight.
Nightwave, 10 o'clock tonight. Be there, you jerks.
Pessy, you're next?
Yeah, dog, we're doing some more Passions. Left on a cliffhanger coming out.
Virgie, hopefully your network so you can do a show.
Or not.
Okay.
You got it.